Everything is completely normal in Brookhaven. Here in my house, there are several friends of mine who are simply playing. This is really very cool. Now we're watching Bobby's cousin play, but out of nowhere, the television changed. This soldier is appearing. He said, people are disappearing. If you see anything, report it. Okay, this is very weird, but we simply don't want to know about this. Actually, we just want to play. A few hours have already passed, and some friends are leaving here, and they're going back to their houses. Big literally lives right next door, and now my friend came here because he lives really far away. He lives so far away that I have to take him by car. Meanwhile, Bobby's cousin is here playing. He said, is it safe to leave him alone in your house? It's definitely not safe. I definitely shouldn't leave him here, but I'm going to trust that he won't do anything too much. And now I'm even doing drift, because I love doing this. After I learned how to do drift, I never stopped doing this again. But now I'm going to take him to his house. Dude, you really live very far away. But now, finally, I got here. I'm going to leave the car parked, and he literally has to travel to get back to his house. Dude, you live way too far away. And now he's leaving here. So now I'm going here to my house. I'm going to have to go up here. I hope he didn't do anything too much. So now I finally got here, and Bobby's cousin isn't sitting here. He probably went to his house, because he lives right in front of here. So I'm going in here. This is a little weird. He usually stays playing for a long time, but today he went back home earlier. So I'm going to keep playing my game here, since he left here. A few hours have already passed, and I'm starting to get worried, because whenever it's early, he comes to my house to play, and he didn't come this time. So I'm coming here to Bobby's cousin's house, to see if everything is okay. I'm knocking here on the door, and so far he hasn't appeared. So, once again, I'm knocking here on the door, and he's not answering this. There's something very weird happening. Okay, now this police officer is arriving, because I want to report a disappearance, because the friend simply disappeared, and he's writing about all of this. He's exactly like this, and simply disappeared. So he took the paper that I gave him, and now he's observing this. He said, he'll probably be found later today. I hope he's found. So this police officer just left here, and I'm having to go back home, as if nothing had happened. I noticed that this door is open, so I closed it, because I hate this place. This is the basement of the house. I never went down there, because I'm really afraid of this place. So I'm never going down here. Now it's a little later, and now Big got to my house, and he came here to talk to me about Bobby's cousin. He said, it doesn't make sense for him to disappear out of nowhere. There's something wrong. This definitely doesn't make sense. So I'm going to have to change some things. I'm placing new cameras in my house to record everything that's happening. Now with these two cameras, I'm going to be able to see everything that's happening with my house. So now I'm going back in here, and I'm checking if this is working. Okay, the first camera is working perfectly, and this also goes for the second camera, which is really very good. I really have to find Bobby's cousin. Now it's a little later. I have some posters, and I'm spreading this all over the city. I'm putting this poster here on this pole. I hope someone finds Bobby's cousin. It doesn't make sense that he disappeared. So far I still have doubts about this, but now I'm going to look for Bobby's cousin. I have to see if he's around the city. Maybe he's just lost around here, and at some point I'm going to have to find him. I still have hope that I'm going to be able to find him, but I have no idea where he went. But now I received a notification from the camera. I don't know what's happening, but from what it seems, Big just got here. Dude, you can't enter my house. I don't know why he's in my house, but now I have to go there to talk to him. So now I'm going here to the front. Maybe he discovered something about Bobby's cousin. So I just got here. And Big, I want to talk to you. But where's Big? He came in here, but he's simply not here anymore. And once again, this door is open. Dude, did he go down here? But this doesn't make sense. Why would someone go down there? Now I'm trying to call him, but there's no signal. Dude, did he go down into the basement? There's only one problem. I don't have the courage to go down here. I hope he didn't go there. He probably didn't, because he's also afraid of this. So I closed this basement, and I'm going to have to look for him here near my house. There's this thing on the floor that I have no idea what it is. And it seems that he isn't here. This is very weird. Wait, there's a book here in the middle of nowhere. Dude, what is this book doing here? And it's a really very big book. This is definitely weird. I'm reading this, but it doesn't make sense. It's a language that I don't know. So now we're on another day. I was sleeping here, and again there are weird sounds coming from here. I think it's this spot. It's very obvious what happened. They definitely went down here. Okay, first of all, I'm going to lock this door of mine so that other people don't come in here. And now I'm going to have to go down here. I've really never come here before, but this is a very weird place. There's this completely red place here. Dude, why is there this in my house? Which is one of the simplest houses of all. I literally got this house for free, but the construction that's down here is simply very expensive. There's also this other green wall that stops me from coming here. I really can't go in here. Dude, this doesn't make sense. The only place I can go is exactly this one. And here there are several pieces of furniture picture. Completely weird. This chair is inside the floor. This television is inside the wall. And this chair is here on the floor. Dude, this really doesn't make sense. I don't know what's happening here in the basement of my house. That for a few seconds, I forgot about my mission, which is exactly to rescue my friends. I simply can't forget that. So I'm going down here to find out where they went. There are two paths here. I can go straight, or I can go down here, but I simply don't know where to go. But I'm starting to feel a little sick. Okay, I have to go back here as fast as possible, because I'm feeling very sick. I don't know what happened, but there's definitely something weird there. And now I just fell on the ground. I don't know what happened there, but what is down there is toxic. Now it's already night. I just woke up. I literally slept here, and I didn't rescue my friends. Now I'm going to have to buy a gas mask. I think the worst part is that I don't even know where they sell this. I think there's only one place that possibly sells these gas masks, which is probably the gun store. So now I'm arriving here in front, and it's the first time that I'm coming to this gun store. So now I'm arriving here, and I want a gas mask. Now even he got a little more serious. He said, "Are you sure you need this? Nobody has bought this in years. I know this seems weird, and it's totally random, but I need this." So he picked up this box, and here's the gas mask that I need. And with this, I'm going to be able to go down there. Now I'm going back home to once again go on this very important mission. I have to somehow rescue these friends of mine. So I put on this gas mask, and now I'm going to have to go down here. This time I hope I don't pass out, because if that happens, that can be a very big problem. I don't know what's up ahead, but now I brought a camera to record all of this. I don't know how something like this is possible. Dude, there are several objects here on the floor, and it doesn't make sense for this to be here. There's even a couch on the floor, and there's a very weird spider. I'm a little afraid of spiders, so I'm once again coming here to the front, and there's a table here in the middle of nowhere. This is very weird. I'm afraid of what I might find down here. I'm coming here with this flashlight, and there are many weird things here. There's a rug on the floor, and it's cut. This doesn't make sense. There's also this thing on the floor, but it's upside down. Actually, this should be on the ceiling. Okay, I'm going to go a little farther down. And what is this? Dude, there's a very weird thing here in front. It's even moving. I don't know what this is. And now this thing just left here. This really doesn't make sense. Okay, I'm coming here from the front. Dude, why are there several openings here in the floor? This is really weird. And what is this? Dude, there's a person here in the back, but he doesn't look human. And now he started screaming like this. This is very weird. This is the same scream that I hear while I'm sleeping. So he's the one who's doing this. But now he stopped, and he's coming after me. Okay, I have to get out of here. Now, this monster is coming after me, and he's already going up the stairs. I have little time to get out of here, because he's already coming. This is very weird. I have to go back home. So, finally, I'm going up here, and now I have to close this door. What happened there wasn't natural. Definitely, my basement is haunted. I'm more than sure that Big and Bobby's cousin are down here, lost somewhere. Now we're already on another day. I just dressed like this, but now I'm going to have to buy other things. I know this seems weird, but I prefer not to tell the police what happened, because the police here are incompetent. They're literally terrible at their job. So I'm arriving here in front like this. Now I got to the gun store, and I'm going to have to once again buy some things. This time I want weapons. He said, "You always come here out of nowhere." But today I need a weapon, and I want the most powerful weapon of all. So he picked up this weapon. It looks very good. Now he's showing this. This weapon really is incredible. I'm going to want it. I just don't know why he's scared of me. Maybe it's because of the outfit I'm wearing. So now I'm leaving here with this new weapon, which looks incredible. I have a very important mission to do, so I already have to go back to my house. So now I just got here doing drift, and the police officer saw that. Now he got closer, and he's aiming that weapon. Okay, this is terrible. I can't get arrested, otherwise I won't be able to rescue my friends. But he said 67, and he simply left here. Is he seriously already going to leave here? The police officers here really don't make sense. He must be the worst police officer of all. But now I have to go back home, and now I'm coming here with a lot of protection. I'm going to find my friends, and I'm going to rescue them. So now I'm going to go down here. Great, I just got here. And what does this lever do? Okay, the light went out, so I'm going to turn this back on. There's a spider here on the wall, and I'm coming here in front very carefully, so that this monster doesn't find me. But I'm getting a call. Who's the crazy person calling me at this hour? But from what it seems, WX just got here. Dude, why are you in front of my house? He said, "I came to help find our friends who disappeared." Okay, I have to go back here before it's too late, because I'm almost sure he's going to go down here. Dude, you weren't supposed to have come here. You should have stayed up there. But now he just fell on the ground because he's feeling sick. Luckily, I have more gas masks. Now he's using this and finally managed to get up. There's something very weird happening here. I'm sure it was in this place that Bobby's cousin and Big disappeared. Now we have to go here in front in search of more answers. So I'm going to have to go down here. But dude, this is very dangerous. Maybe you shouldn't come along. But even so, he's coming here. There's literally a door here on the wall. He said, why is there all of this in your basement? I also wanted to know the reason, but unfortunately I don't know. We have to be a little careful, because it was exactly here that I saw a monster. As far as I know, he was right here in front, but now he's not here anymore, which is very good. We can go there in front, or we can go down here and he doesn't know what to choose. Okay, let's go straight, because I'm in search of answers. I'm also coming here armed. If anything appears, I'm simply going to defend myself. But you can see that there's a monster down here. I have no idea what this is, but now the light went out. This is terrible. Dude, we're in the middle of nowhere, but we can't get out of here until we find our friends. So now follow me, because I'm going to go down here. But now I found a very weird place. Dude, I've never seen this before, so I'm recording this with my camera. And here there are several graves. This is very weird. But where's my friend? Dude, you were supposed to have come here. I don't know how, but he got lost. But how did he get lost from me when I was literally in front of him? Now I'm coming here to look for him. He must be near me. I just don't know where he is. Okay, I'm going up here, but he's not here. I think I'm going to go back down there. But there's a person here behind me. But actually, it's a monster that's here behind me. And now he's coming after me. I have to get out of here. Now, he really doesn't stop following me. I have to get out of here. But I'm going to go straight, because maybe I'm going to find some answers. So, I'm going straight here. I'm waiting for him to appear, but so far he hasn't appeared. Okay, this doesn't make sense. I don't know where I am, but this looks like a maze. Okay, I'm going here in front in search of my friends, and I'm going to go down here again. Dude, it's very hard to find anything. Okay, I don't know what place this is that I found, but I think I'm going to find answers here. Here is Bobby's cousin, and Big. I finally found you, but they aren't saying absolutely anything, because they're trapped in these capsules. Okay, I have to get Bobby's cousin out of here. This isn't as easy as it seems. Finally, I managed to get him out of here. I put this gas mask on him. Now I'm taking Big out of here. He just fell on the ground. I'm also going to give him a gas mask. Great, now the two of them are using this. It's very good to see that you're alive. But now I'm explaining to them everything that happened. A few hours have already passed, and some people here got very scared. And Bobby's cousin said, this seems cool. This doesn't seem cool at all. So they're leaving. Tell Big to wait for me, because this place is unsafe. There's a button here, so I pressed this, and these things appeared. I have no idea what this is, but this doesn't look very good. Okay, it's better for me to get out of here. There's also this totally secret code, and there's a button up here. Okay, it's better for me to get out of here. Guys, you have to follow me, but come very carefully, because there are monsters. So, now I'm going here in front, and I'm starting to find some objects that stay near the exit. I found a place that I shouldn't have found. This doesn't look good. But now, finally, we're getting out of here. Bobby's cousin left here, and finally Big arrived too. But now I have to rescue another friend of mine, because WX is trapped down there. He said he must be fine. He's smart. This really is true. I can't believe Bobby's cousin is already playing. Now I'm going to have to go down here again in search of WX. I'm sure I'm going to find him. Now, I'm recording all of this, but I'm going to follow another path. I have to find WX urgently. I'm coming here running, and so far no monster has appeared. I have to go down a little farther, and there's a giant spider here on the ground, but I'm going to go down a little farther. Now finally I got here, but what's happening here in front? There are several lightning bolts appearing here, and it looks like WX is here. Dude, what happened? I just got here too, and from what it seems, he managed to trap this monster. I don't know how you did this, but you're a genius. He said he isn't as powerful as he seems. Dude, you're right, but where is he? Dude, he simply disappeared. This definitely wasn't in his plans. We have to get out of here. Now, we can't stay in this cemetery anymore. So now we're going up here, and the lights are flashing. Dude, I'm very scared, but everything is going to work out. At least that's what I hope happens. Now you have to go up here, and simply get out of here. He said, what are you going to do? I'm going to distract this monster, because I already know his weakness. Now he left here. Actually, I don't know his weakness. I only told this friend of mine to get out of here, because I already realized that the monster is here in front. So he just appeared here. I'm not afraid of you anymore. Even if you scream like this, I'm really not afraid anymore. And now he left here. Okay, this was weird. He simply disappeared. And this doesn't make sense. I'm going to go up here, but there's a person here behind me. He looks like a monster, but actually he's a human being. He said, I'm going to come back, but worse than ever. I don't know who you are, but now he left here. It's better for me to just go back home, because everything that happened here was very weird, and I definitely don't want to stay here. So, finally, I'm going up here, and now I'm going to close this door. I'm talking to this scientist because I want to become immortal. He said there are several risks. Do you really want to proceed? But it's obvious that I want to. This is really going to be very good. So he started building all of this. But I have a very big question. I just want to know if this is going to take long. But now he's looking at me, and now he's laughing. Man, why are you laughing at me? I simply asked a question. He said it'll take years until it's ready. I think, okay, this is worse than it seems. I can't simply wait years. There has to be some way to speed up the construction of the Immortality machine. I'm going to find out how to do that. Now I'm arriving here to talk to Big. But what did you do to your house? He put this giant wall and also this fence. And he also did this to my castle. He said if you become immortal, several people will attack you to become immortal too. Big, it's obvious that this isn't going to happen. I think you exaggerated a lot. And now, to enter his house, he has to first enter my house, and he has to go up the stairs to finally access his house through this bridge. Everything he did here was very weird, but now I have to put this car of mine away, and it almost fell. I don't know how this car didn't fall into the sewer, but now I can't move this car. If I go forward, it'll fall into the sewer, and if I go backward, it'll also fall into the sewer. But I'm going to try to go backward. I'm starting to think that this is simply going to fall into the sewer. Okay, I'm accelerating, and finally everything went back to normal. I almost lost this car of mine, but now I'm putting it back here in my house. Now that it's here, I lock my house, and the bridge simply disappeared. This way, criminals don't get in here. Now it's already night. I'm watching the city news, but I'm still thinking a lot about whether I should become immortal or not. If I become immortal, very good things will happen. I'm going to live forever, and there simply aren't any negative sides. I'm calling this friend of mine, and do you think I should become immortal? But from what it seems, he disagreed. But why shouldn't I become immortal? You have to give me at least one reason. If you don't say anything, I'm simply going to become immortal. He said, you're going to be alone for the rest of your life. I think he said something that really is true. If I become immortal, I'll never see my friends again. I'm starting to get scared. Now we're on another day, and I'm leaving here to do some shopping that the scientist ended up asking me to do. I'm just waiting for him to appear here. Now he finally arrived here, and now he's seen the drift that I'm doing. Man, I'm really very good at this. So now he got closer, and he made a list of things he wants to buy. Okay, I want to see this list. I'm looking at this, and they're totally random things. He wants me to get green potion, and some other very weird things. Okay, so let's go buy this. And again, I'm drifting, because I love doing this. And now that I'm going to be immortal, I'll be able to drift forever. This is really going to be very cool. So, we just arrived here at the market. He said, these things aren't sold in conventional markets. But what are you talking about? Now he marked this location on the map. It looks like that's where I have to go. But what could be here? Okay, now we're going here in front. I'm simply drifting. I'm really very good at this. And thanks to this scientist, I'll be able to do this forever. I'm really very good at this. But now I'm going to stop doing this to get to the destination. So, I'm going to park the car right here, and he's going over there to buy his things. So, he entered this secret passage. Man, I had never seen this before. What could he be doing there? Okay, I'm coming to see what's happening. And now he's already leaving. Man, what is in there? He simply doesn't tell me. But now let's go back home, because he already got everything he wanted. So, I'm going here in front, and now I'm drifting again. I'm very good at this. So, I'm going up here. I'm going to leave my car parked here, and it almost fell. This is the second time it almost fell into the sewer. This time it really almost fell. But now I'm arriving here at his laboratory, and I just drifted to get here. I'm going to stop drifting at my house, because this is the second time I almost lose my car. Now he's going to go down here because he got everything he was looking for, and from what it seems, he already built a part of the Immortality machine. So this is partially built, and this is very good. So I'm going to go down here, and now he finished building this. Man, is there a lot left for this Immortality machine to be ready? So he's looking at me. He said, it's almost ready, but think carefully before becoming immortal. There's no going back. You must be kidding me, right? So now I'm going back home, and I'm not even drifting, because that was very weird. Literally, this is a decision that there won't be any going back from. If I become immortal, I'll never be able to go back to normal again. Now it's a little later. I'm ready to become a king. So Big arrived at my house, and he's seeing what happened to me, and now he's a little confused. Big, from today on, I'm a king, and everyone must bow down to me. So he kneeled here, and when you talk to me, you have to call me king. He said, King, are you really going to become immortal? But of course I am, because that's what a king would do. And now he got really scared, and he wants to say something to me. Big, no matter what you say, I'm not going to change my mind, because I really want to be immortal. Now he got really scared, and ended up going back to his house. He discovered a new way to enter his house, and now he's stuck on the ceiling. Man, what he did was very weird. He got stuck in an impossible place to get stuck. Wow, I'm very excited to become immortal. Now it's a little later, and I'm leaving here to enjoy my life while I'm still a normal person, and I just flipped my car. I can't believe this happened to me. I just got out of the car, and I'm really bad. Literally everything here is going wrong. Now this doctor just arrived here. Doctor, it's okay. I think eventually I'll get better, but he's carrying me. He's taking me to the hospital. Doctor, I already said that I'm fine. So he got got closer. He said, "You're not okay. Let me help you." Okay, I'll let you help me, but I don't think I'm hurt. I just had an accident. Now we're both coming here, directly to the x-ray room, because for some reason, he thinks I'm injured. Now I'm entering inside this machine. I'm a little afraid of this, but I think everything is going to work out. And now I'm finally leaving. The results are going to appear here. It looks like this part of my body is hurt. Man, what could have happened? Now he's looking at me, but at least he's going to help me. And when I'm immortal, I won't have these problems anymore. Okay, now I'm in this room, and he brought my medicine. Man, I hate this medicine, but unfortunately I have to take this. Now, we're on another day, and I'm already feeling much better. Literally, I'm better than ever. Doctor, I can already leave here. I think I can't get better than I already am. So now I'm leaving here, and this doctor really saved me. But my car is still flipped over. I don't know how I'm going to fix this car of mine. I don't even know if there's a way to fix this. But now Big just arrived here with his car. I'm very lucky that my friend can help me with his tow truck. Now he just picked up my car. We're going here to try to fix this car. This will be one of the most difficult activities of all, but this will probably work out. So he brought this car back here. Okay, I pressed this button, and now I'm going to have to leave this car right here. It's not even accelerating. Actually, that movement it had was the car simply falling from the tow truck. A few hours have already passed. Now I'm looking at the engine, and you can see that this is very destroyed. This is really very bad. I think I'm going to have to spend the whole night here fixing my car. Now it finally got light, and now I'm finally leaving here drifting. It's very good that my car is drifting again, and it's not destroyed anymore like before. Great! Now I'm drifting like this, but this police officer is coming here. Maybe it's better for me to stop doing this. So, he just got out of here, and he's very happy seeing this. Okay, I thought I was going to be arrested, but from what it seems, he's happy seeing me drift. And now I'm doing as much drift as possible, but I'm very afraid of getting arrested because I don't know if he's going to change his mind. So I'm going to leave here. But he went back to the car, and now he's really coming after me. I have to get out of here as fast as possible, but I'm seeing that it's going to be very difficult because he's very fast. Now I'm drifting. I didn't want to be going through this because I just want to be immortal. Now I'm drifting again, but I messed this up, and now he arrived in front of me. But there's a tree back here. Man, I'm really stuck. There's a tree behind me, and there's a police officer in front of me. I can't believe this is happening. He said, "You're under arrest for running from the police." Okay, this is worse than it seems. Now he's getting closer, but I can't get arrested right now. Police officer, I want to be immortal. And now he's laughing at me. He thought this was so funny that he fell on the ground. But now I'm hitting his car here, and I'm literally moving this car out of here so I can leave. But now I think it's time for me to become immortal. So, I just arrived here drifting, and I'm finally coming back here to the city. I don't want to get arrested anymore, so I'm arriving here at the laboratory. That's why I have to become immortal now. But from what it seems, he's sleeping. Scientist, seriously, you were sleeping? Now he's very scared because he didn't expect me to arrive here. But now I have to become immortal. We don't have any more time because this police officer is already arriving here to arrest me. If I don't become immortal now, this could be my end. And now he just arrived here. He said, "Lie down here and you'll become immortal as soon as I turn on the machine." I'm lucky that the police officer is just watching this. So I'm going to lie down exactly here, and this machine will be turned on at any moment. Now everything here started shaking, and this police officer got scared. He said, "I'm going to save you." But what are you talking about? Now he just arrived here, and even the scientist got scared. Now he ended up running away from here. Man, you shouldn't be here. And now he just fell on the floor. Everything here is shaking too much. Now, finally, this stopped shaking. Okay, I don't know what changed, but this police officer is sleeping. And now this scientist came down here. He said, there's a very high chance that he became immortal too. This simply can't be true, but maybe it's good that he became immortal too, because at least I'll have a friend during my whole life. So we're both leaving here. It would be better if Big or Bob's cousin had become immortal, but this time it was this police officer. I simply don't know what to say. Now he ended up leaving here and literally forgot to arrest me. And again, I'm drifting. And now I fell down here. I can't believe this happened to me. Now a few years have passed. I'm coming here in front, and my friend is right here. He looks a little older. He's even growing a beard. But what could be happening here at the scientist's house? I just arrived here, and everything is completely red. Okay, I have no idea what happened, but now I'm coming here to save him. He said, I tried to create the machine to reverse your immortality, but it didn't work. Wait, why are you trying to do that? I already made it very clear that I want to be immortal forever. You can't simply reverse this. Man, I'm going to leave here. The same scientist who gave me immortality now wants to take my immortality away from me, but I'm not going to let him do that. Actually, I'm running away from here, and now I'm coming here to get the police officer. So, finally he's getting closer. Man, we have to run away from here. This scientist is completely crazy. He wants to to end everything we achieved. We have to run away from here as fast as possible, and we have to hide somewhere. So, I'm going to go up here so the scientist never finds us again. I already know the perfect place to hide. It's going to be exactly here. So, I'm going to park my car, and from today on, we're going to live here. And he's very happy. Now a few years have passed, and I'm still living here. This police officer is also here with me, but weird things have been happening since then. Now we're going down here, and you can see that the city has changed a lot. Now there are several buildings, and unfortunately, people are getting older. An example of this is my friend. Now he just appeared here. He's leaving through the garage. Big, you're really very old. And this is very weird, because I've been the same age for more than 50 years, and I'm afraid of what will happen in the future. But now the police officer arrived here. He said, I want to be skinny. Man, we have all eternity to do everything we want, so I'm sure that eventually you'll become skinny. But now I'm coming here to get some clothes, because this police officer needs to be prepared. And now he's coming here to buy some clothes. I hope he finds it interesting. Now he already changed clothes. I think you're really better, and you're ready to lose weight. A few years passed, and I'm tired of living this way. The whole city was destroyed. This was the old police station, and this simply doesn't exist anymore. And to this day, he hasn't lost weight. Man, do you happen to know how many years we've been here? He said, I think 42 centuries have already passed. I think it was 43 centuries. You're completely wrong. But now we're walking through the city. There aren't any tunnels in the city anymore because they collapsed, and there also aren't any houses anymore. There's nothing left in the city. The only thing left was this cemetery here in front, which is one of the saddest parts of all. I regretted becoming immortal. Now I have to live eternity with this guy by my side. He's completely crazy. But what's happening to me? Everything here is shaking. I don't know what's happening, but now I just woke up. And where am I? What are you two doing here? And by the way, why am I in the laboratory? The scientist got closer. He said this was just a simulation of what it would be like to be immortal. I took off these virtual reality glasses. So you're telling me that everything I lived was literally a lie. And now he agreed. Big said, it's my turn to live an entire life in this simulation. And he put on these virtual reality glasses. I simply can't believe that everything I lived was a lie. And it was a simulation made by the scientist. I want to become the fastest person of all. But to do that, it's not as easy as it seems. And the people in the city doubt that I'm going to be able to do it. But now Big came closer. He said, I kind of believe in you. But you said that with doubt. I don't know if it's really true. But now he left here to work because he's a judge. I honestly don't know how he became a judge, but he simply did it. So now I'm arriving here to train. But what is he doing out here? He said, you shouldn't enter the gym. But why are you saying that? We're literally just normal people. And he disagrees with that. And now he's going back here into the gym. This is very sad. These people who are rich simply hate us, and they don't want us to train here. But we have to ignore them and train even if they don't want us to. So now we're going here. Our life really is very sad, but I'm going up here, and there's only one treadmill available because the other one is being used. I had an idea. How about we share the treadmill? And it looks like he liked the idea. So both of us are running here. We're literally sharing this treadmill. I think this is one of the most genius things we've ever done. Even this guy is looking at us. He stopped running, and he didn't really like that. But that doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is that I'm exercising to be able to become faster. I want to become the fastest person of all. Now it's very late, and I'm going back home. And my favorite movies are definitely speed movies. I really want to be like this hero one day, but the speed he has is humanly impossible. One day I'll be like him, so I'm sleeping here. Now we're on another day. I just woke up, and I'm already going to start my training again. But this time I want to get my motorcycle. If I have a motorcycle, I have to use it. So I'm going here to the front as fast as possible. And now I'm arriving here doing a wheelie. I'm really very good at this. But now I arrive here to train again. And this guy is always here. He's very persistent in his training. He said, why don't you give up on your dreams? Dude, you don't say that even to your worst enemy. This guy really is evil, and I'll never be his friend. What he did should be impossible. Okay, I'm going after him. So I got my motorcycle, and I'm following him. I can't let him leave here. I have to talk to him to find out how he became so fast. Dude, can you stop? So finally, he stopped. And now he's looking at me. I want to be fast like you. I didn't even know that was possible. I didn't know his movies were based on a true story, but now he's writing some things in the notebook, and he's writing this very quickly. I'm a little scared of what he wrote, because he took too long. Finally, he gave me this. But dude, this is really a lot. This is humanly impossible. So he just left here. I didn't even know it was possible to become fast like that. I just wanted to be a little fast, but now I'm determined to be very fast. Now I'm going back here home, and now I'll have to do the training he gave me. But this training is almost impossible. But even so, I'm going to try to do this training. This police officer is coming here. What could have happened? He's strangely coming after me. Okay, I think he really wants me to stop. I wonder what could have happened. So now he just arrived here, and he's already aiming this gun in my direction. Seriously, I'm being arrested for speeding. This is absurd. Now I'm being taken to the police station. This really is very unfair. Now I'm unfairly arrested. One day I'll get out of here. I just hope it doesn't take too long. Now we're already on another day. Now he's taking me outside. I'm being taken to my trial, but I'm sure I'll be found innocent. Now he's looking at me, and he's simply laughing at me. He said, because of what you did, you'll be in jail for at least 5 years. I hope that's not true. Now he got in the car, and he's taking me here to the court. I'm really scared of what's going to happen. I'm being taken inside here. And luckily, my friend is the judge. And now I'm a little happier. And this police officer just arrived here, and he's even laughing. He really thinks it's going to be my end. Now Big is reading everything I did. So he dropped this notebook, and now he's hitting this hammer on the table. He said, you're sentenced to 1 second in prison. And this is really very good. And you can see that he's not very happy with the decision. Now we're going down here. It's very good that my friend is the judge, because whenever I'm going to be sentenced, he'll make me be released. Now I'm being arrested here, and I'll only be arrested for 1 second. I think this is very funny. So now he arrested me here, and now he already released me. And finally, I was released. Look, thank you very much for that. It was very good to stay here. So I'm leaving here, and he's following me right behind. I'm sure he's very angry. Luckily, my motorcycle is still here, so I went back home. Now it's already getting dark, so I'm going to sleep. And tomorrow I'm going to start the new routine to become the fastest person of all. Now it's already morning, and now I just woke up. I'm already going to have to start my day. So now I'm washing my face. This is going to be really very important. Now I'm looking at the next thing on the list. I'm leaving here to do the next step, which is exactly staying in the sun for a little bit. But right now I'm not in the sun. Okay, I'm going to have to come a little further forward. And now really, I'm in the sun. Now this guy arrived here, and he supported what I'm doing. He said, you're on the right path. I know that. So now he just left here running. Now I'm looking at the next thing I'm going to have to do. I have to start the next activity immediately. So I'm coming here on my motorcycle. Now I'm going here to the gym. And I'm going here to the front as fast as possible. And can you do a motorcycle drift? Okay, I don't know how I managed to do that. But now I'm coming here to the gym, and there are already people here. There are several people training to become very strong. And besides these people, Big is also here. And now he's running a lot and noticed that I'm here. He even said, hi, Big, I didn't tell you this, but I literally met the fastest person of all. Who is that guy I saw in the movies? He said, he doesn't exist. But of course he exists. And actually he just arrived here, and he's going here to the front. He came to the gym, and now he arrived at the gym. He's my new friend, and now Big got very scared. But I have a request for you. I want to know what it's like to be fast like you. So he's carrying me, and he's taking me down here. Okay, he's very fast. And now he's running as fast as possible. This is very fast, but I have the impression that he's getting faster. I didn't even know that was possible. Dude, you're really very fast. The impression I have is that every second he's getting faster. He's going very quickly here to the front. You're the fastest person of all. One day I want to be like you. He said, if you train the exact way I taught you, you'll be even better than me. But I think that's going to take too long. It could take decades until I get like this. So he just left here. He's very fast. But I have confidence that one day I'll be like him. A few hours have passed. I'm training, but I'm very tired. I simply can't take training here anymore. I have the impression that I'm wasting time. So I'm leaving here, and now it's time to sleep. I'm very sleepy, but for some reason, my friend is appearing on the television. Dude, what could have happened? He said he was arrested for being impartial when judging the convicted people. I can't believe this is happening. I'm not going to let my friend stay arrested there. I'm already going here to release him because he already helped me a lot. I'm not going to let him stay arrested even for one day. Now I'm talking to the police officer, and I found out something very bad. Big can only be released from here when it's daytime. After a few hours, we're finally on another day. I'm already tired of waiting here. Now finally I'm going to pay the bail so that my friend is released from here. Now finally he was released, and this is really very good. So he arrived here. Big, seriously, you were arrested because of me? He said, I sentenced a guy who sped up his car to life in prison. Seriously, you did that? Dude, that was totally impartial and unfair. It doesn't make sense for a person who sped up the car to be arrested forever. Even I agree with my friend losing his job. What he did was really weird. So now I'm arriving here at home. I'm even doing a wheelie. And now, I just arrived at your house. What you did was very weird. So he left here. He said it was just a prank. He was released after. But you don't joke about that. What you did was really weird. And now he went back to his house. He lives in a completely crooked house. This is a house that Bobby's cousin would definitely live in. But now Bobby's cousin appeared up here, and he he even said, "Hi." Seriously, does he also live in this house? And now he's sitting in this chair. The two of them really live together. But I'm going to continue my training to become the fastest person of all. And what are you doing here? Seriously, were you here this whole time? He said, "Look what I learned to do." Okay, I really want to see this. And now he jumped very high. Dude, I don't know where he is. But now he's coming down here. That really was incredible. I don't even know how you did that. Now he's carrying me, and he just jumped very high. Dude, I can see the whole city. This is simply incredible. I really want to be able to do this one day. I'm literally being carried by him to be able to see this happening. But now I want you to go to that island. So now we're arriving here. He really brought me to this island in a matter of seconds. But he left here. Dude, you forgot about me. So now he came back here. I can't believe you forgot about me. But now we finally came back here to the city. Actually, we arrived on top of this house. Now he's looking here. He said, "I like it here. Just don't let the owner of the house see you." This is something I want to do in the future. I want to be able to climb on people's houses without them having any idea that I'm up here. And now he's going to practice yoga. This is really very cool. I also want to do this. Great, I started doing this, and both of us are practicing yoga together. This is pretty cool. But now this guy is climbing up here, and this is going to be a very big problem. I think he noticed that there's something very weird happening here. Now he's carrying me, and we left here. We're really flying. And this guy just arrived up here, and he doesn't know what's happening here. Literally, he has no idea. One day I want to be like you. A few days have passed, and now I'm washing my face. I'm starting another day of training to become the fastest person of all. And I'm already getting results. Believe it or not, I'm really very fast. I can run a lot if I want to. I'm one of the fastest people of all. But this guy is even faster than me. He really is very fast. I'll never be like him because he trains a lot. He said, "Never say never." Dude, but it's very hard to train. I don't think I'll be like you one day. I don't know why he trusts me so much. Now he just left here. But now I'm going back to training. I'm training this way to start accelerating. And now I'm going to go over this mountain. This is one of my favorite trainings. Now I have to go down here and simply go up again. I know this seems very simple, but if I keep doing this all day, I'll be able to get a little more speed. I'm going to continue doing this until it gets dark. Now it's already very late, and I'm already tired of doing this. I really am going to stop for a little bit. I have to go back home and sleep, but now you can already see that I'm much faster. I can already jump like this. I'm faster than most cars. This for me is already a very big victory. So now I'm going back home, and there's a Lamborghini arriving here. Okay, I want to race against this Lamborghini. So he stopped right here, and this guy got out of the car. He said, "Do you really think you can beat my car?" Actually, I'm sure. So he's going here to the front, and I'm pretending that I'm slow. Actually, I'm not even at maximum speed. And now I'm ready to start this and beat this Lamborghini. He really is underestimating me because he thinks I'm very slow. And if I win, I'm going to want a little money. He said, "If I win, you'll never run again in your life." Seriously, is he saying that? He's starting to accelerate this car. And now, the race finally started. I'm going to let him go ahead because I'm going to beat him very quickly. Now I jumped over the car and literally won. I'm really very good at this. Now he got out of the car and fell on the ground. He really doesn't believe that he lost to me. But now I'm running as fast as possible. I'm jumping over these buildings, and finally I arrived home. And now I want to sleep. So we're on another day. I just got up, and I have a lot of things to do. But there are two people out here. What are you doing here? He said, "We want to see your speed." Okay, I'm going to show this to you. So I'm carrying Bobby's cousin. Now I'm running here to the front. I'm really very fast. I think I'm the fastest person Bobby's cousin has ever seen. He said, "I think I'm faster." Seriously, did you have the courage to say that? Then let's have a race. Now, Bobby's cousin and I are going to have a race. I think it's pretty obvious that I'm going to win. Now, he started running here to the front, and now I just passed him. Dude, you're way too slow. And he simply doesn't stop. He really thinks he can win this. Okay, I'm going to reach the end. And now I already won the race. So if you want, you can stop now. And he doesn't stop. Dude, where do you want to get to? I literally don't know where he's going. Now I'm lighting the way. Dude, where's the end of the race? So now he stopped right here. He's looking back. He said, "I won the race." But at no point did you say that here was the end of the race? Here in my house, something really weird appeared, because if I come here behind it, you can see that this completely weird hole appeared, and water is coming out of here. I have no idea why this hole appeared, so I'm going to have to leave here to buy some things to finally fix this hole. So I'm going to get this car of mine, and now I'm going here to the front. But what is Bob's cousin doing? Okay, I stopped the car, and he's up here. I don't know what he's doing. I just know that he's using this hat to protect himself. But now he's going to do a backflip. Okay, that was really cool. And now he fell down here. That was one of the most impressive things I've ever seen. You're really good at this. But now I'm coming here to buy a shovel to cover cover the hole in my house. Great, I just bought this. And he wants to know why I'm buying this. It's because a very weird hole appeared in my house that definitely isn't normal. But now he got really scared. He said, what if it's a monster? But what are you talking about? Dude, there are no monsters here in Brookhaven. But even so, he ran away from here. What he's doing doesn't make sense. He's acting like there are monsters in my house, even though I never said that at any point. And now he went back to his house. He didn't need to get scared like that because the hole in my house is just a normal hole. At least I hope it is. So now I'm going back home because I have to cover this hole so Bob's cousin finally stops thinking there's a monster in my house. So now I'm coming here to dig this. I'm simply going to cover this hole. I'm sure everything here is going to work out. I'm getting the dirt that's here and I'm throwing it on top of the hole. And little by little, it's disappearing until finally it disappeared completely. I knew this wasn't a big deal. So now I'm leaving here, but this hole appeared again back there. Dude, how is something like this possible? I literally just covered this hole and it already came back. This definitely shouldn't be happening. I'm so scared that I'm closing this door of mine because this shouldn't be happening. There's something very wrong happening here. Now it's a little later. I'm getting more and more paranoid because more holes are appearing. This doesn't make sense. There are holes all over my house and this is something that shouldn't be happening. But now this nuclear plant is appearing here, which is one of the most important plants in the city. And strangely, all of this started happening after this nuclear plant appeared. Could this nuclear plant have something to do with the holes that are appearing in my house? Okay, I'm coming here to talk to Big. You have to stop now. I just want you to see the holes in my house. I know this looks weird, but soon you're going to understand this. So now he's following me, and I'm going to have to open this door so he can see what's happening. Dude, just look at these holes. This shouldn't be happening. I'm sure this has something to do with the nuclear plant. So now he's looking at me. He said, the nuclear plant is clean and produces 100% efficient energy. I think that's a lie. This nuclear plant is much dirtier than it looks. There's literally a toxic pool and there's also toxic liquid thrown on the floor. So this definitely isn't clean. While we were talking here, a new hole appeared. Now he's seeing this. Dude, a hole appeared out of nowhere and now even he got scared. He said, I'm going to investigate this. It's good that you investigate this properly and find out what's really happening. So now he's leaving here because he has his things to do, which in this case is sleeping. While he's going to sleep, I'm going to have to sleep near everything that's happening here. I'm very scared of these holes that are appearing, but out of nowhere, smoke started coming out of here. Dude, this isn't normal. This shouldn't be happening. What could be causing all of this? Okay, it's better for me to get out of here and close this door. So I'm going to lock this house, and now I'm going to go to sleep because it's the best thing I can do since people literally can't help me. So I'm sleeping here, and now a few hours have already passed, and now I just woke up. I have to see how my backyard is. I hope the situation didn't get worse. So now I'm leaving here. I want to see everything that's happening outside here. So I'm opening this door, and what is this? Dude, there's much more smoke, and the hole is getting bigger. Actually, this looks like a giant hole. This shouldn't be happening. I need Big's help now. So I'm leaving as fast as possible. Now you have to stop because new things appeared in my house. Even he's confused about this. So now I'm coming inside here and you have to follow me because you have to see this. And dude, this hole is giant. This shouldn't be happening. And now he just fell on the floor. So he got up and he's staring at me. He said, I'm going to talk to the boss so he can stop the secret operation of the nuclear plant. Then talk to him now. Great. Big is leaving here. Now he got into his car and he's coming to talk to the boss. I really hope everything here works out, but my expectations are low. I don't know if his boss is going to listen to him, so he came to the nuclear plant. I'm going to hope everything works out. But now new holes appeared. Actually, I don't think they are several holes. I just noticed something very weird that's happening here. But to see this, I'm going to have to climb this ladder, and I'm going to have to literally climb onto the roof of my house. I don't know if you can notice this, but this is a giant hole. Dude, what could be coming out of this hole? This definitely isn't normal. Now this new part of the hole appeared. With every second that passes, this hole is getting bigger, and I have no idea what's happening. And now Big is arriving here, and now he parked his car, and it looks like his boss is coming here to my house. Okay, this is very good. Finally, he's going to talk to me about everything that's happening. So now he's using this gas mask, and he's coming here to the backyard, and now he just saw the giant hole, and even Big got here. Look, I don't know how this appeared, but it must be from the nuclear plant, because it doesn't make sense for this to appear out of nowhere. So now he's looking at me. He said, it's not our fault. I'm sure it's your fault. It doesn't make sense for it not to be your fault. But now he's really leaving here. Dude, you can't leave here like nothing is happening. What you're doing is absurd. But he just went back into Big's car. Look, at least you tried to help, but I think I'm going to have to solve this by myself. He doesn't know how I'm going to do this. Dude, there's something happening over there, so I'm simply going to isolate this area. I'm going to completely close off this place so that whatever comes out of there doesn't destroy the city. And now Big came back in his car because he has to take his boss back to the nuclear plant. So now I'm going here to the front to buy some things. I'm going to buy some tools to build a new area of my house. Now a few hours have already passed, and I'm going back to my house after buying a lot of things. I'm going to start building all of this because I understood one thing from the beginning that I was avoiding saying. What is appearing here in my house isn't normal. It's most likely a monster, and if it's a monster, I need to contain this monster. So I'm coming here to build a protection so that it never leaves the the house. A few hours have already passed, and I finished building this. Now there's a giant glass protecting my house so that whatever comes out of here doesn't attack people. Literally, you can't get in here because there's this glass that prevents you from leaving or even entering this place. I'm sure I did the right thing. If I'm right, I'll be protecting the whole city. But if I'm wrong, I'll just look like a crazy person. Now I'm on the roof of my house. Everything that's happening here is very weird. This toxic smoke is appearing, and now the scientist is at the door of my house. Okay, and I'm coming to see what he's doing here because I simply didn't call him, but now he walked right past, and he's coming here to the backyard. He wants to see what's happening. Okay, I just got here too. Look, I know this may seem weird, but this hole appeared out of nowhere in my house. I don't think this is normal. Now he's looking at me. He said, "You made the right decision by building this giant wall." I know that, but dude, I'm starting to feel sick. I don't know what's happening, but I just fell on the floor. Now a few hours have passed, and now I just woke up. And why am I wearing this gas mask? By the way, what am I doing here? He said, "You need to get out of your house now. I'm never going to leave here, no matter what happens." But unfortunately, he abandoned me. Dude, at least tell me what's happening. So he stopped, and now he took this item. Why did you give this item to me? You have to explain your decisions better. Dude, you don't make sense. He must probably be kidding with me. Now I'm coming here with this item to see what this means, but you can see that this place is a little toxic. Actually, this is very toxic. Dude, this is very weird. I don't know what to do. Actually, I don't even know if there's anything I can do so that this finally goes back to normal. Just look how weird this is. This toxicity detector is literally red. That can only mean one thing. My house is literally toxic. Dude, I have to get out of here now. I'm going to have to close this door. I'm going to have to get my bags to finally leave here. For my own safety, I'm going to have to leave my house. This is something that wasn't in my plans, but unfortunately I'm going to have to leave here. But now there's a very weird sound coming from here, and now this smoke simply disappeared. Okay, I don't know what's happening, but I'm going down here to simply observe this. But now a monster appeared from here. Dude, what is this monster doing here? This definitely isn't normal, and it also shouldn't be happening. How am I going to tell people that there's a monster in my house? I can't even report this to the police officers because he won't believe me. And now he came to the glass, and he's trying to break it. Okay, I have to get out of here as fast as possible. The worst part is that he's managing to break this glass. At any moment, he's going to get out of here. So I'm leaving here. Unfortunately, he broke this, and now I think he's coming after me. I'm very lucky that he's very slow, and definitely won't be able to follow me. But he's totally green in a very weird way. So now I'm leaving here as fast as possible. But this monster is strangely fast. Dude, he shouldn't be fast like this. He really shouldn't be following me at this speed. Dude, he's going to be able to reach me. If I don't start accelerating this car of mine, he's going to reach me, because now he's getting closer and closer. I have to record this monster now. You can see that he's coming after me. I have to get out of here as fast as possible. I don't think I'm going to be able to escape this monster. He's really very fast. Okay, I'm coming here to the front as fast as possible, and now I'm accelerating my car a lot. But unfortunately, he's coming after me. Dude, I have to call the police now. I'm very lucky that my car is very fast. There's only one problem. The gas is starting to run out, and if it runs out, this will be my end, because he'll eventually reach me. Literally, I can't stop my car, so I have to escape this monster now. Okay, I'm following this different path, and I'm going to have to do something very risky. I'm accelerating as fast as I can, and I'm using all my gas to jump this ramp, and now I almost flipped this car of mine over. Now he's coming after me, and he won't be able to reach me, because I'm already very far away, and he's still here at the beach. Dude, you're going to take a long time to reach me. There's only one problem. My car's gas is running out. Now I jumped this other ramp, and the gas simply ran out. Dude, my car isn't moving anymore. Actually, it's slowly stopping. And there's no more gas in the car. I don't know what to do anymore. You can see that the monster is getting here, and I have to hide. But there's a car passing by here that is Bob's cousin. Dude, you have to stop, because I literally need your help. Take me to my house now. He said, only if you help me with something. I don't know what you need, but I'll help you. And this monster is coming closer and closer. Dude, you have to get out of here now, because this monster is already coming after you. I don't know how Bob's cousin didn't see this, but there's a monster coming after him, and this monster is getting closer and closer. Dude, you have to escape this monster now, because he's coming after you. I'm lucky that Bob's cousin is a great driver. Now he's coming here to the front, and he simply crashed the car, and this monster is coming here, but for some reason, he followed another path. I don't know what he's doing here in the city center, but he's going very far away. I don't know if he's looking for me, but now he got behind the nuclear plant, and he just entered here inside the toxic pool. This is irrefutable proof that this monster came from the nuclear plant, and now somehow, we have to flip your car back over, which is completely upside down. Now we have to buy gas to put this in my car, so we're going here to the front. Okay, I'm going to get gas, and now I'm filling this gas can, and I'm going to take this to my car. I'm very lucky that he appeared at the best moment possible, but I really wanted to know what you need help with, because you said you would help me only if I did something. So he just got out of his car. He said, I always wanted to fly. I already know exactly what to do, but I'll only be able to do this after some time, because I have to get this monster out of the city. And now he understood this, but now I have to call the soldiers. So for this, I'm coming here to the police station to report this to the police officer. There's only one very big problem. I'm almost sure he's not going to believe this, because I'm coming here to talk to the worst police officer in the city. Everyone already knows he's bad. A few hours have already passed. I'm explaining all of this to him, even though I know he's not going going to believe this. It's good that I tell him this so he can be aware of what's happening. So he got closer and he said, I believe in you. Wait, are you serious? I can't believe you actually believe me. But now there's a military helicopter arriving in the city and it looks like it's going to land here. I don't know what's happening, but this is very weird. So this soldier just appeared here and now he's calling me. I can't believe I'm literally on a military mission. This is one of the weirdest things that has ever happened to me. There's even this soldier here in front and now we're finally flying. I'm being taken to a very distant place. I don't know where I'm being taken, but I also can barely see anything because it's very dark at night. A few hours have already passed and he's explaining to me what's going to happen. Dude, your plan is horrible. I'm literally going to be bait. So he came closer. He said, if you do this, you're going to save millions of people. Okay, I think unfortunately I have no choice. I'm going to have to really help with this mission. The truth is that I never had a choice. So after a few hours, we're coming back here to the city, and a lot of things here are weird. I'm coming here to observe this. And dude, the city is weirder than ever. It even looks like we're in the apocalypse. I've never seen so much destruction like this. So now we just arrived here in the city. I can't believe I'm going to be the bait that's going to save the city. Look, if you want me to do this, at least take me to my car. But unfortunately, he can't do this. Okay, now I'm leaving the helicopter, and they just left here, and they're only watching what's going to happen to me. Meanwhile, I'm going to have to get my car. And the worst part is that I'm going to have to go on foot to get this car of mine. And they're simply watching me. But I don't know where this monster could possibly be. He literally could be anywhere. But what is this behind me? Dude, he looks like a monster. Okay, I have to get out of here now because he's coming after me. This is terrible because soon he's going to get very fast. Okay, I have to get my car before he gets even faster. I'm trying to start the car, but it's not starting and he's getting closer. And finally this car started, so I'm going to leave here. I'm running away as fast as possible. But unfortunately, it's hard to control this car. And now he's coming quickly after me. I have to get out of here now before this is my end. So I'm coming here to the front, but my car is drifting. I don't know why this is happening, but I'm coming here and there's something very weird happening with my car. Now I'm coming here drifting. I don't know when the soldiers are going to save me, but they need to come here now. So I'm going here to the front and they're arriving. And now he just turned this helicopter and this soldier got here with this item and this monster is getting closer. But now everything here started shaking. I don't know what's happening, but this monster just fell on the floor. From what it looks like, this item they used made this monster sleep. Now this thing from the helicopter is coming down, which is literally going to carry this monster. So he's being taken very far away and I hope he never comes back. But now I have to do what I promised my friend. Now I got to his house and you have to come here now because we're literally going to fly. So now I'm climbing up here and we're going to get into this hot air balloon because Bob's cousin's dream was always to fly. And now we're finally flying. And finally the city sky went back to normal. And now we're flying very far away. He said, how did you know my dream was to fly? Dude, you literally told me that. And guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, you just have to become a member of the channel and I'm going to add you on Roblox.